EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. But tonight we kick off Week 13 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, Nix. And his first look is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
80. Ready.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Willis. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the result. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
On first down, it's Jeanty. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Brings up second and
The Raiders at 11-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. Now this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 21. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Hold the ready.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Red. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, he shifts past him. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator and what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Nick's going to give to Harvey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You look at this Raiders defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll go play action with Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. To throw, here's Nix. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here's Nix once more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Back to throw, Willis. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 5. It's a big play there for Vegas. 48 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Genty. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they'll see what they can do on third and goal.
Ready.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second and a yard.
On the handoff, Harvey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Now it's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Broncos first down.
Mims in motion left. Throwing Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Second and 10. Nix to the air. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They're going. It's Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey, 26 yards. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Okay, correct.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Ready.
Back to throw, Willis. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
He's still barreling through. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Nix. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Good for our Broncos. First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
Captain.
Back to throw. Nix. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Nix. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 12.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there.
Bombers, ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Bronco 80.
Now Willis. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Set. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now Willis to throw. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, here's Willis. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19.
Willis looking to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Willis. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Riggs. 60 Bison. Ready?
Last play of the half, Willis. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
For the Raider field goal.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. With the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And a good effort on the return there gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Here we go. Start.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
70.
Shotgun snap to Willis. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, 67 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Willis will try and throw for this. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Raiders 19, Broncos 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
To throw is Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Nix. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Nix to throw again. That is caught. And he will have a Broncos first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33.
To throw, here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down.
Here's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on 1st down, and Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Here's Nix once more. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
Toward the pylon, caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Trey McBride from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are back within a score. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will shave 1 more off this lead.
Broncos 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready.
Up the middle, it's Jensen. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Now 3rd down and 3.
18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Let's go now! 79 Brock, Cougar 19!
Play fake, here's Willis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19, 18. Hot 70. Hot 19.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Willis will look to throw it. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. Nix to the air. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
In motion left goes Sutton. Now it's Nix. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Tucker. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready. Liking 18. Go.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
75 yards receiving for him now. And it's a first down.
Hold it ready.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Willis. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fighting his way through contact. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing Nix. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Second down.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Back to throw. Nix. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Nix. Olave holds it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. Looking to throw. Nix. They'll swing this out to Harvey. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they can bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Nix looking to throw again.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Trey McBride.
A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will...
They'll try and throw for it.
Nick's going to keep this himself.
And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9.
Broncos 22. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Willis looks to pass it here. Downfield and caught by Thornton.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
47 yards.
First down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 65 catch. 65 catch.
Willis looking to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice try.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Come 19! Come 19! Ready?
Back to throw, Willis. That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Back! Bronco leading!
To throw, here's Willis. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Now he'll tuck this and run. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Go!
Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Now a second and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Willis to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton from 21 yards away. And the Raiders stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Raiders, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it